you gonna sit pretty, or are you gonna try and get my attention the whole video?
I think she wants attention.
Oh
Look at her.
yeah? Oh yeah? Well, just ask our viewers for the attention, huh? No. You said, it's not the same when it's only virtual.
It isn't for her.
It's not the same. Uh, well, guys, welcome back to Rated T for TTRPG. We've got the dogs back, and they're
Yes.
ready for attention and to try and
Yes.
distract us from this reading, but it's not going to distract us.
No.
We are going to successfully get through this, no matter how sick we get.
Yes.
And Alyssa, what have you got for us today?
So it says, MC tries to kill rogue PC, kills healer PC instead.
This makes me wonder what the dungeon master is doing with letting that kind of chaos go through on a bunch of player infighting, because I know myself as a dungeon master, I usually try to shut that stuff down quick.
Yeah, because it could probably just, I would imagine it would get out of like hand.
Yeah.
You know, so I could get that.
Well, let's see where it goes.
All right, it says TLDR is at the bottom. It's been a couple years since this happened, so it may not be crazy detailed and a little all over the place. Sorry it's so long, but a lot happened. I started playing D&D at a card shop with a great DM and random who came. Oh, and I would assume it says and a random, but anyways. And a random who came and went whenever they wanted, but we didn't care, nor did we make up reasons they weren't there that session. It was casual.
Us coming up with space aids.
Yeah, it's pretty. I feel like that's pretty much that.
Yep. Just make them fall sick. They'll just pass out,
Yeah.
and they suddenly miraculously feel better in the next session.
It was casual. DM was a store or employee / owner and had someone offer to take over. By this point, 6 PCs were there to permanently play. One was his friend, another had just joined, and 3 of us were brand new, but from the original group. Rogue / bard, me. Healer, warlock, wizard, one I didn't remember's class, and another's whose class I never knew. We'll call them all by their class, and then Doctor for don't remembers, and
Doctor don't remember.
what in the world?
That's the kind of doctor I want prescribing me
right.
medication.
I don't remember.
What'd you give me? I don't know.
I don't know, just take it. And MC for the one who I was never told about. First session, the original DM plays with us to gauge the new guy, I guess. We are in a shack with a war waging outside and find a ladder going down. I'm first down because I offer to look for traps. As I'm going down, the DM says, "You step in some liquid." I assume it's water because that's what I thought he meant. Nope, it's a gelatinous cube and we haven't gotten even close to the bottom. I yelled to go back up, but it's too late. I sucked in and then most of the party. Luckily, we get out only to start falling. Yay!
Since when can a gelatinous cube climb a ladder? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, what?
That's a challenge. I would also be screaming at my players, back up, back up, back up!
Please!
We're all dead!
We all survived the fall, but just barely. Nearly got a TPK. End session 2. We meet a flower offering healing. Yeah, it's that flower. I've never played Undertale session 3. We are in Undertale in an abandoned house. Wait, hold on.
They're playing like a D&D version of Undertale.
Oh, okay. That didn't connect in my mind. I was like, what in the world?
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Interesting.
I asked to switch races and asked for a squirrel type turtle. He says he'll change.
A squirrel?
Yes.
Turtle?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, but that's what it says.
I go really slow, really fast.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got the jitters, or it's an ADHD squirrel, so he's actually slow.
Yes. He says he'll change their stats drastically, so I just go with a normal-sized turtle. Can't fit through the door without some shoving. We then proceed to cross a bridge and meet Smiley Skeleton. Once we cross, I worry Flower might follow us and ask if I should destroy bridge. DM says nothing. I try to cut one side and an attack shoots past my head from other side. Blech. I figured it's Flower trying to stop me. I asked the DM again and still nothing, but MC thinks I should do it and will cut the other side at the same time.
Isn't that gonna trap you there?
Yeah, oof.
Oh no.
Okay, it says I cut my side and
Yes, go
MC.
for it. We'll
Yeah,
abandon you.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like it's just gonna be done for.
Yeah, bye.
It says I cut my side and MC doesn't. I'm hit with damage and decide not to cut the other side. Next, we are walking and I hit a trap and now hanging over a boiling pit of water. MC offers a hand, which I take. There are warforged at this point. They proceed to hold my hand but not help lift me out. Oh no. Okay.
This DM allows for a lot of freedom. Like, hey, I'm bored with this race. I know we're like in the middle
Yeah.
of a campaign, but I'm gonna change races.
What in the world? Okay, it says doctor offers to help, and DM says that too many cooks in the kitchen. Wait, hold up.
Doctor, wrong prescription.
Oh my goodness. I love this. I'm not gonna lie. Just the storyline is kind of funny.
Yeah, running through Undertale is an interesting choice for a
Yeah.
campaign.
It says I take damage and MC decides to help me up. Proceeds to make me constantly worried they'll do something like that again. Oh my gosh.
Fair concern.
Says trust is absolutely broken. DM doesn't say or do anything. Oh no. Fast forward, I guess DM is tired of the setting he made and proceeds to have Flower give us ultimatum death or leave with 1,000 magic missiles pointed at us. What the
This dungeon master just flies by the seat of his pants and lives for chaos.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this
Yeah.
is so chaotic.
Sure, do whatever you want. I
Yeah.
live for the chaos
They're
of
like,
this world.
this or this. I want to stay to help the world. I get outvoted. I'm fine with that, and we leave. We come to ancient Greek world. Wait, hold on. Okay.
And we leave
Yeah,
Undertale?
that's what I was thinking. Gods exist and follow the real stories, not what we heard as kids. MC and I switched character races again. Okay, what is going on? So,
This is all over the place.
yeah, I'm like, this is not even like I'm so like I'm not confused. I'm just like, what?
They've got like dissociative identity disorder. They're
Yeah,
just like, I want to be this now, and this is who I am.
they are now a halfling with their mouths sewn shut. I'm a Kenku named Zero because I was the youngest Kenku in a carnival troupe.
Name zero. Okay, so you did a full character
Yeah,
change. Maybe you just
okay.
stayed with your class, but if you're changing your name too, you've changed your character.
Yeah, that's not just
And it sounds like he even changed his background?
yeah. He changed everything. It says we did sound effects. They were they were killed by a racist king. What? Okay. In this world, if you say Zeus's name, he will attack you with lightning. We learned that pretty fast.
You can use the god's name in vain and they will smite you.
MC has a good idea and walks over to me, proceeds to rip the stitching on his mouth and says Zeus and tries to dodge away so I only get hit. What is happening?
Zeus! Oh, what is this game?
I don't know. And then it goes, I'm still a rogue, so I get away, and then they take a little damage. We end up in a town, and MC's looking for a particular item. They go into a shop alone, and I read Thieves' Cant that says it's dangerous. I told them, but they ignore my warnings. Man offers him the item he wants, but only for life. MC comes back out and tries to get me to come in, but I heed the door warnings. Oh, I have a
Good.
feeling I have a feeling that he's trying to sacrifice the character, but
You
may
know, with what main character has pulled off so far,
yeah, that's
might be a good call.
yeah. And then it goes to say, we fight in an arena battle. MC isn't there and we win prizes. MC comes back and I decide to be a prick and tell them they can't have any because they didn't help everyone, and everyone agrees.
You weren't there.
That, well, at some point, DM had MC cut my hand off and replace it, and everyone tried to stop them, but to no avail. I proceeded to try to kill MC, but the party talks me out of it. Another time, we are in a zombie-infested town, and I disguise myself to look zombie so we can scout. Okay, that's smart.
Right. Well, undead Kenku probably has like an eyeball popped out.
Yeah. I go alone because we only have enough or enough for me. DM said that. I find a strange building that looks destroyed, but is hidden behind illusion. I proceed to try to enter. I'm weak to radiant because of cursed hand. I proceed to step on a plate I couldn't see from outside the illusion and get hit with a radiant and take a ton of damage.
Ooh.
Dang, dude. I lift my foot to try to go back and I get hit again. I look to see if there is any way to bypass it and DM says nothing. What? He's just like, hey, is there any way I can just
Can I
like
get around this?
no. He doesn't even say no. He just is like dead stare.
Silence.
After this session, DM reminds me I have an immovable rod and they were wanting me to use it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The immovable rod has so many possibilities.
Uh, once again, still pretty new. I go back severely wounded. Oh no. By this point, I should say Doctor has left because of MC and DM. I asked they were uh perturbed by DM letting MC repeatedly try to kill or hurt me. Ne-
Doctor don't do shit had to go back to prescribing people
yeah,
bad meds.
yeah, he was
He
just
had to
like,
get
I
out
don't
of here. It
remember.
wasn't he didn't have anything against main character. He just needed to get back to his job.
Yeah, exactly. Next, we are in a town that is dealing with something I can't remember. DM had us elsewhere next session. Oh, so it was like a one session, like we're in this town, I'm assuming. I don't know. This is all over the place. It's so guys, this is kind of like
I don't
wild.
know how the players are following this
I
campaign.
don't know. I'm trying to follow, and this is wild. The warlock and I are split from the party and meet a person possessed by a being who we decide to help because I have their cursed hand and they'll take it if I retrieve the rest of their parts. I bring them back to the group with warlock and decide not to tell them because of MC. Proceed to immediately barrage the PC. What does this say?
I've just realized that I think that
Can
that
you see
cursed
that? I
hand
know
is a
you don't
hand
have
of
your glasses
Vecna.
either, but
Wait, the OOC?
no, the barrage. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that.
Immediately barrage the
Okay,
PC
that's what I
with
thought it said.
questions and
Okay.
insight
See, I
checks.
was like
Yeah, yeah.
going like this. I was like, I can't
They're
see.
berating him with a
Yeah.
bunch
Okay.
of checks, which is just at some point you got to give it to them,
Oh, it's scrolled to the top. Hold on. Let me look at this.
or do something.
Let's see. I lost my place. Sorry, guys.
It was at the point where there was eek.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to just. Yeah, let me see here.
That's okay. You guys are following along with
Yes,
the
and we're trying
text
to.
right there. As you can see, if you're reading along, this story is
Oh wait.
insane,
Oh,
but
here it is.
also really fun.
Yes. Okay, I found it.
I would play in this campaign. I wouldn't hate this much chaos. It
It.
kind of plays to my style as a
I
player.
think I would just take notes. That's me because I would be like kind of lost and I'd be like, okay, wait,
I'd be like,
where are we at?
what's the next insane thing
Yeah.
that I can do here? That'd be me.
It says they fail but keep trying. OOC, I asked the DM if MC is metagaming because I said it wasn't a civilian who was looking for help. They agree and MC stops. It was the repeated dice rolls that bothered me. The next part is when the party imploded. I can see where I was a little bit of a dick too. We head to Medusa's cave. We all go to sleep.
The party imploded. It sounds like the party's been imploding this entire time.
I was just like, what? Okay. Wizard, DM's friend, and MC get up, decide to go into the cave by themselves. What a weird sentence. Anyways, DM cuts us from VC, Warlock Healer, and I all wake up and realize the situation and decide to head to the cave. We see statue after statue as we head in. As we approach the door, we see statues of Wizard and MC. We have the ability to revive, so we do. We kill Medusa and see hundreds of statues. Oh no, this is getting me to remind me of the campaign we just went through of yours.
Oh.
The Medusa.
Yeah, yeah. It's all fun and games until
Yeah.
somebody gets stoned.
Yep. We go to the shore to wait for Ferryman and discuss what we should do about the petrified people. I think it's better to destroy them, painless, because even we revived all of them, some may not be good or may have been stoned for quite a while. Wizard and MC disagree, saying they'll bring back antidote for everyone. I knew it wouldn't happen. Damn. I
You're
mean,
wrong.
okay.
Not gonna work.
Yeah, DM nudges me to do what I think is right by have cursed hand talk to me. It's cursed but never led me astray. I sneak off and no one notices. What?
Uh,
I feel like I
I
don't
really feel
know.
like it's the hand of Vecna for
Yeah,
sure.
I destroy the statues and Wizard asks my character a question. Since I'm not there, I don't answer. They repeat it, I don't answer, and DM doesn't say anything. Wizard asks OOC if I'm still on call. I say yes, and they ask question again, which again I don't respond. DM finally asks group to roll perception, and they notice I'm not there and realize where I went. MC has a range in his voice. I destroy the last of the statues as they arrive and go invisible to escape. They
Oh
notice me
crap.
climbing up rope, but they can't hit me, and I don't talk to them. What is I don't like I don't know. I don't
Full
understand.
on going against the party. This is
Yeah, like
not
I
synergy.
I just don't I mean, okay. I mean, that's not my style of play of going against people, but
Well, not only that, it also sounds like the dungeon master low key encouraged it.
yeah, that's what I know. I'm yeah. Well, they didn't say anything, so I'm assuming they encouraged it. I run back to the beach and proceed to pretend nothing happened. They start asking me why I did that, and I play dumb because MC basically wants to kill me. Healer decides to be done with the convo and attacks me with an area of effect spell. I or dodge. I feel bad because Healer and I never had problems before. Healer hits MC.
I don't know why they're upset at me. I only did the
Yeah.
exact opposite of what they wanted.
See, that's like you guys are going against each other at this point. So it's just like you went against them and then they decided to go against you. So it's just like you should know. Um, MC goes into something it wasn't specified as range, but I'd guess it was. Chains come back from his back, like Doc OC, and he starts attacking Healer until they are completely disintegrated. Wizard asks if Healer can be revived, and DM says no because there's no body. Well, I mean, that makes sense. But
Uh,
that sucks because you guys went against each other.
so I completely murdered my fellow player. Can I bring him back? No, no, you killed them.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
death
yeah,
works.
seriously though. That's why I'm like, why?
Get yourself to level 20 or find some level 20 wizard that can cast resurrection, true resurrection.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of work.
Wizard had revivify, I think. I can't pronounce that, sorry guys. Healer gets very mad. Next session I miss, but apparently Healer's new character was a dick, which I understand why they might be after previous session. Okay, so hold up, because they say that like they attacked their party and then they attacked back and whatever. This goes back and forth, and now they're just like, well, I understand why Wizard's all pissed off. Like,
I get why you're a dick. You know, it makes sense.
yeah, it's just like what? Healer leaves after that session. I return and basically it back to nonsense, and I'm tired of it. DM asks to reschedule for a different day, and I say I can't. I wasn't changing my availability again for all of that. TLDR, MC tries to kill me repeatedly, kills Healer instead. DM lets most nonsense go and doesn't address any of it, nor do they help new players when they should or shouldn't do something. Uh,
That is insane in the membrane. That is
uh
all the dungeon master's fault.
so that's the end of this. But I I don't know. I kind of feel like this is a really crazy campaign.
Like, okay, so I know the players definitely have parts in that to blame, but dungeon masters, you got to remember that you're the mediators
Yep.
in this game. If your players are all fighting the heck out of each other, you got to shut it down, and it is your responsibility to shut it down, because if they
Mhm.
start fighting, they're just gonna keep fighting
Well, that and it can ruin your guys' campaign. Like
like it did
and
here.
exactly, and it did, and that's something I would assume that not every yeah, like everyone wouldn't want. So like yeah, I agree though. It's definitely the DM's job to like regulate what's going on and mediate what's
Yeah,
happening.
you have to discuss as players
Yep.
that like you all like infighting can be fun, especially if you have a dungeon master like this who loves just the chaos and just like rolls with all of the
Yeah.
insanities. But you have to
Mhm.
make sure that all of the players are also having fun with that, which they clearly weren't. They were infighting and fighting out of game from the sounds of it, like just completely ruining the experience for everybody, and that sucks.
I feel like most of the stories we read, it's mainly communication, and I feel like that's where it comes back
Communication is
to.
definitely always the core root of the
Yeah,
problem.
yes.
But I definitely here put most of the blame on the dungeon master for, well, I mean, even at that point of encouraging it with the evil hand to just like, oh yeah, I wanna go do the exact opposite of what the whole party planned.
Yeah, and well, I just mean communication too. All and in this particular reason, like from the DM
Yeah,
to just be like, "Hey, let's wait a second. Let's like talk about
yeah,
this."
let's talk this out.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys thought of that story down below. I'm curious, like, what is the craziest mashup of
Yeah.
genres that you've ever done? Have you had a dungeon master just take you from the depths of Undertale all the way up to fighting Greek gods and having them smite you just
Yep.
for invoking their name? That's crazy.
That is
And it
crazy.
gave me a lot of ideas for my future campaigns.
Which honestly, like I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind either, honestly, as a
Yeah.
campaign. But like I said, I would definitely be the one taking notes because I would probably get confused at some
The
point.
story elements were all there. I feel like it
Yeah.
had potential to be a lot of fun, but the
Yeah.
players clearly hated each other. So
Yeah, that wasn't good. But
that
yes.
was a hell of a story, guys.
Hmm.
And we've got Serenity back to sign us off. So please make sure you comment down below what you thought, and comment down below that you're happy to see Serenity back. She appreciates
Yes.
it. But don't forget to hit that like button. No, I mean lick that like button and subscribe.